Alright. What's up, YouTubers? It's your boy, Ricky. And now I gotta talk about my junior year and my senior year. Starting off with my junior year. Now, my junior year was great, you know. And I had a lot of good teachers like Mr. Wheeler, who I did a great project with his class. And we had to do a spiritual or rap or whatever. And my rap or poem was so popular with the students, it was just perfect. And then, let's see, what other teacher? Oh, yeah. For U.S. history, I had Mr. Polanski, who was a New York native, who was the second teacher that's a native from New York. And he was pretty cool. You know, he told us our story about how, you know, from his side story about what happened in 9/11 and everything. And Tech Math was fun, you know. There was these two girls in my Tech Math 1 class, Keela Lewis and Shaquilla Moore. Those two girls always flirted with me, even though they were playing. But they were always flirting with me, you know. They were moaning my name in class, and I was blushing up a storm, you know. And then in my Tech Math 2 class, which is my last math class I ever taken, thank God. And then from there was great, you know. There was a lot of jokesters in that class. It was very, very fun indeed. Let's see, what else happened in junior year? Oh, yeah. I think I had biology for my junior year. No? Yeah. Wait, I have... No. Anywho, after that, I had... great time in my junior year. You know, had Miss Armstrong again for special need, for learning strategies. And she was very cool. She helped us out with our homework and everything. And then, senior year, I finally made it. After all the hard work, after all the determination, after all the freaking bullying, I finally made it. And here's me with my... Here's me with my class. We were the class of 2011, and around that time, in the first semester, at the end of the first semester, we became 2A state champions. And that's right. For the North Carolina high school football, we were running the AA division. We became 2A state champs, not once, not twice, but 3 times. 3 times. And it was very cool, you know. And actually, 2010 and 2011 was our first one. So during my senior year, we had our first 2A state championship. And it was thanks to Chris Lane, Marco Howell, Cam, and the rest of the 2010-2011 Tarboro High School football team. Trust me, we were owning them, bar none. But all in all, it was a great year, you know, my senior year. And on top of that, I had a good quote too. See if I can find it. Here it is. I will always remember that Tarboro High School is my home away from home. I just want to thank God for letting me be who I am today in a Tarboro High School Vikings senior. And that was the most greatest quote I ever had, you know. And I missed that school. It was a lot of stress, but I finally made it. And my senior project that year was drug abuse in professional wrestling. That's right, I used wrestling as my senior project. And I was thinking, who would be a good mentor? And I thought, you know, it could be, you know, one of my dear friends, you know, that wrestled locally in North Carolina. But turns out they were too busy and not to do it. So I had to get Coach Harden to do it. And he was a good mentor, you know. And he helped me out during his classes. And I got an 87. Now what I did was a PowerPoint about drug abuse in professional wrestling. And it was very formal, very perfect. And the footage, you know, the visual was my local North Carolina wrestling debut. And I used it, you know, for them to see what happened and around that year. And I talked about and they were asking me about the wrestlers that I'd known. And I told them they were good friends of mine. I know them for years. And I told them about, you know, what's going on backstage, behind the scenes, everything. And I passed it with an 87. That means I were able to graduate. Yay! And graduation week was great. We had to practice like 2 days, you know, for senior awards night and, of course, graduation. Now, senior awards night was surprising because I thought everybody except me was getting an award. But until one award came to mind, and that was the School Spirit Award. Now, the School Spirit Award was awarded to somebody who had the School Spirit daily. Now, me, I had the School Spirit daily because even though I was going through bullying and all that crap, I knew from a T that I would sacrifice to it. And I didn't know I was going to get that award that night. So Dr. Cook was telling about, oh, this student went through obscurities, through bullying, you know, he went through special needs. And I said, oh, it's one of the special needs kids. And it's one of the honors, you know, they got it. And next thing you know, she said this. The School Spirit Award is awarded to Ricky Kiran. And this was my reaction. I'm not kidding. I was surprised. And I jumped up like Daniel Bryan. I said, yes. I was jumped up. I was happy. And I think Miss Armstrong has the video that what happened that night. So Miss Armstrong, if you're watching this, please send me that video, girl. Please. I'm begging you. Put it on my Facebook so I could share it to all my friends so I could show them what happened when I got that award that night. So hopefully I will get it. But at the graduation night, we all thought, you know, after we practiced in the football field, it'd probably take place in the football field. But due to the rainy weather, we had to do it in the gym. And we were packed like a tune can. It was like huge. It was like WrestleMania times 1,000 or a billion or a million, I don't know. And I goosebumps was on my arm that night. Because when Poppin' Circumstance was in my head, I was thinking Macho Man Randy Savage, but I don't want to do it because it's my graduation. And my family was there, they were rooting for me, and all the people that I'd known for years, they were there, like Miss Weathersby, Miss Armstrong, everybody. It was just great, you know. And Ricky, don't cry. But it was great, bar none. But what I miss most of all is my fellow classmates, you know. And recently I just lost 3. So I'm going to mention them before this video is over. And but right now, I just want to say thank God for everything for these past 12 years in school, in my school career. And I'm just blessed to have good classmates who helped me through a lot of things, even though I get picked on from time to time, but they were family. No matter what, they were family. But it was very, very gracious to be in hell. I made a senior superlative, which was always stressed out. It was a cool thing, and I've been to the yearbook 4 times. in my senior yearbook, but it was great. And all I can say is I love my fellow classmates. We're family, no matter what happens. But like I said, to the 3 classmates that passed, actually to the 4 classmates that I known that are passed away. And those are Randy Hicks, praying for you, buddy. This video is dedicated to you. Ebony Moore, who recently died of cancer. Rest in peace to you, E.B. E. Moore. Sorry. Kaylin Robbins, who just passed away around May due to diabetes. Rest in peace, KK. This video is dedicated to you. And last but not least, this classmate was probably passed away, I think last year, if I'm mistaken, or the year before. And that is Brandon Murphy. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. So, I miss all my classmates back at the Taro, back at home. And I would love to see you guys again in the near future. So, subscribe me on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook. Twitter at Ricky J. Curon. Follow me on Instagram at RKNSW for life. And peace out. Love y'all.